Hey everybody, it is Corey and we are in my basement like usual. So today we are not going to go over, well, we are going over some printing stuff. But this is for some useful items. Maybe to convince someone to help you pay for a 3D printer or your spouse or whatever. To maybe, like I said, help you get a 3D printer or to even to get one. Um, so we're going to be going over that today, just here in a minute. Hey everybody, we're back. So we have three useful 3D prints that I think can help you out to convince someone to help you with some financing to get a 3D printer. Even though yes, some of them are fairly cheapish, like those two that I have. Um, so let's go over that. The first item up for bid is this one right here. It's a wireless charger because I traveled a lot and I needed two phones to charge at the same time and a Apple Watch. I mean, it's pretty simple. These do pop out really easily, just the little caps, just to hold them in there. Because, I mean, if you travel a lot or even if you've been to a hotel a couple times, you and whoever else you travel with has a phone or a watch or a couple phones. You're all fighting for a plug. Well, this solution came up with 6 things that I can plug into at a time into one cord. So that helps out. So if you have more than 6 items that need a USB charger, I mean, you still got another plug next to the bed at the nightstand. So I will have this design up on in the description down there. um, because I did design this to fit this one charger box that's in here and these pads. I will also, well, in the description for the link of these, have the links to these items that I have here. I did make this so you could have this come apart, but I chose to glue it. So if I do decide to ever take this out, it is PLA. I made some hole areas. I can cut it out. I mean, it's pretty breakable. But yeah, just simple as putting your phone on there and it charges. So, the next couple items I have, this was traveling. The next two I have are actually for the home. And we're actually going to have to move from this spot for one of the items. It's just right up the stairs. And I do not have a portable camera, so I might have a picture or a little video of it here, or it might just cover me, and you might hear me talk still. But yeah, so this item actually has 2 functions that are 3D printed. You have the button in the middle that I had a 3D print because it was rubber, it destroyed, and I don't know what happened to it. It just disappeared when I got it. So I 3D printed that little button in there. And it works great. And like I said, I'll show you the video of it turning or opening and closing the garage door. And then I also designed a holder to mount on the wall, and this is why I can't move it and show you right here physically in my hand of the holder. It's double-sided tape, I think it is, to the wall. I don't want to tear it off or anything. And the controller just plops right on in there. You do have to take off the little clip to hang it on your visor to fit it in there. But it fits like a glove. I did have to trim a little bit of the plastic on the remote. Whatever. I made it so it fits. And just so you know, I will have the descriptions to both of those in the both of those descriptions, both of the links in the description. The one is going to be mine for the holder, and the other one is the one I found. I think it was Thingiverse. I could be wrong. But yeah. And then, so those I definitely have to say are useful items. I designed, also so you know, I designed both of these on Fusion 360. You can get a free version, but it's mainly paid. There is some ways to get some free. So now the last item up for bid is another one that I designed, and I will have the link in the description below also. If it's useful for you, I have Xfinity. I don't know why I was trying to think of something else. I have Xfinity cable, and they have these wireless cable boxes that you can get. Well, my TV upstairs is mounted on a wall, and I really didn't have anything to put the box. It just dangled there for a while, and I got fed up with it finally. I said, you know what? I'm going to make something. I got the dimensions of this and whatever else. I made this little guy here. So this is a cable box holder. It just slips on in there. Cables, make sure you're up here. And it will hang. I ended up using zip ties. I was originally going to put it on some bolts and hang it there, but it was like this and it kept on falling. So I used zip ties to hold it in there. And I have to say, this worked great. This is PLA. This box does get warm, so this PLA does warp a little bit. But it's held up for, shoot, I don't even know how long it's been now. It's been a while, but it's been holding up really well. So those are my 3 items, I will have to say, that are useful everyday 3D printed stuff that you can use. Yes, when you get the printer, you might still make little knickknacks and stuff like this. As you can see, I have a whole bunch of them, and I got a whole bunch more over there that's off camera. I might take a picture of that and show it right here too. But you know what? Yes, you do print a lot of this, the little knickknacks. But you do have a lot of useful items that you can come up with. And I will tell you right now, there's a guy that I just watched one of his YouTube videos. It's Chuck Hellebuck of Filament Friday. I will have the link up here somewhere to his video, maybe down below too, of his video that he kind of went over something like this too. Some useful 3D printing stuff. His was for a plug. It's definitely useful. There's a lot of useful things for these printers. And I will have to say they are great. They take a lot of time though, or they take time, but they have a lot of useful items. So you know what? If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't, well, I guess you can give me the down. But please, subscribe and watch one of my most recent videos, or a video that pops up somewhere around over here. Alright? Thank you. Have a good one.